In today's video, I'll be reacting to a TikTok user's Tirzepatide experience in which she lost 31 pounds. I'll be giving my medical opinion on her experience, what I would have done differently, and what you can take away from it with your own Tirzepatide experience. Stay tuned to the end to find whether or not Tirzepatide is actually a better option than semaglutide and how you can decide what's right for you. I'm Dr. Alex Spinoso, MD, CEO, and founder of Genesis Lifestyle Medicine, where we help you reverse aging and stay young as long as humanly possible. If you're new here, make sure to click that subscribe button and like the video. All the links mentioned in this video will be in the description below. Today, I'll be talking in depth about Tirzepatide, a popular weight loss medication that I'm sure you've seen in the headlines. How effective is it? Tirzepatide is a mix of two different medications in one, a GLP-1 and a GIP agonist. Both these medications work on different pathways in the body to help decrease cravings, increase the feeling of fullness, slow down the gut to help with that fullness, as well as balance out insulin and blood sugar levels. Today I'll be taking a look at what this TikTok user's experience is, giving my medical opinion to it, and telling you what you can take away from it. So let's get into it.
Hi friends, it's injection day for me for my Tirzepatide compound.
So number one, week 13, that's great, 31.4 pounds lost. So I'm just gonna divide 31.4 divided by 13. That means she's lost 2.4 pounds a week. That is extremely healthy, extremely slow and steady weight loss. That means she's losing in a month 9.6 pounds. So that's right at the top of where you want to lose, 8 to 10 pounds a month, 1 to 2 pounds a week. She's doing a phenomenal job. She's losing it nice and slowly to where her metabolism is going to be able to keep up.
I always use injection day to answer all the questions from my prior post. And I'm gonna start with this one. Why did you choose this type? The reason that I chose Tirzepatide over semaglutide is when I was researching the two and trying to study them and figure out which one would be the best fit, what I found was that Tirzepatide is supposed to be 3 times stronger than what the semaglutide is. Tirzepatide is also supposed to be better for women who are a little bit older. I'm 45, and women who have had children, and I have had 4. And it is also supposed to be better for those who have really tried to lose weight without success. And so that is why I chose the Tirzepatide.
So pretty good. She's got a couple of the comments and everything, or a couple of her answers are pretty spot on. When it comes to the original studies of semaglutide versus Tirzepatide, the original study was done with a half dose of semaglutide, 1 milligram, versus Tirzepatide full dose, 15 milligrams. So obviously Tirzepatide is going to be way better. Honestly, if you have the full dose of semaglutide up to the 10 milligram dose of Tirzepatide, they're pretty similar to each other. When you get 10 milligrams and above with Tirzepatide, you actually get much better results with increased weight loss. So that's a little bit more in depth on the research, but so far, yes, absolutely. Tirzepatide works on 2 different hormones. The semaglutide only works on 1. However, they both are phenomenal for patients. I've seen both work awesome.
If you are debating on the two, please do your own research. Don't take my word for it.
I love her already. Do your own research. Learn from people like her. Learn from the research. Phenomenal.
And I feel like being comfortable with your decision is the best thing. My next question is how I got a clinic to give me the compound. When I say clinic, what I mean is like the same type of clinic where you would get like Botox injections or skin therapies.
Yep, she's talking about medical spas or medical clinics. We have access to the raw ingredient or the Tirzepatide molecule. It can be compounded. Same with semaglutide molecule, it can be compounded. They are not the FDA approved versions, but the compound structure is exactly the same and the results are exactly the same, coming from FDA approved facilities that produce these drugs.
Not every place that does Botox provides this though either.
And what she says is right. You want to go to a medical provider, a medical clinic that actually has certified providers, nurse practitioners, physician assistants, physicians that are actually prescribing this medication and teaching you how to use it.
Another question was what I plan to do whenever I hit my goal. I don't plan to just like stop. I think that was what they were asking. So I plan to like wean down. So right now I am at a 5 milligram dose, and I will probably go down to a very small dose and just do like twice a month. Or possibly once a month, wean myself off completely.
And that's a great way to do it. It's like getting rid of energy drinks or sodas or alcohol. You go slow and steady, weaning off of it so you don't have the rebound, so you don't have the issues. Again, great advice.
I also know that there is a potential that maybe at some point I would have to do a full-on maintenance month or so, and I'm fully prepared for that. Okay, another one is how many units I inject, and I just need to be really clear. The units do not matter.
Great point. The units don't matter. There are multiple different concentrations. You can have a very concentrated 1 ml vial or a weekly concentrated 10 ml vial. You need to make sure that you are speaking with your medical provider, and don't follow the units, follow the concentration based off of what milligrams you should actually be taking. Follow your provider's advice for this. Do not medicate yourself.
You need to know what your milligram dose is for your GLP-1. So the units could be whatever, but it's the actual milligram dose that you need to know. And when you're using a compound, it is a mixture. So you need to know what you're using, and that would be between you and your provider. Okay, so that was my 13th injection, and I hit 31 pounds this week.
So all in all, great video, super educational video. Her name is Vanessa, Vannessa on TikTok. Absolutely phenomenal explanation. She is not spouting stuff from that she read in a tabloid. She did her own research. She learned about the medication and is properly utilizing the medication. Other people could definitely take some lessons from her. Phenomenal job. The weight loss medication that's best for you is the one that you feel more comfortable with and that your provider feels the most comfortable with giving you. There are a bunch of different medications that can work in every single patient. So it's talking with your provider and seeing which one is the most convenient, the easiest to follow, as well as has the least side effects for a person like you. So talk with your healthcare professional before you decide what medication you should be on. At Genesis Lifestyle Medicine, we have helped tens of thousands of people lose weight on GLP-1 agonists such as semaglutide and tirzepatide. We would be more than happy to go through a consultation with you. Click the link below to book at any of our locations across the country or our telehealth company, and we look forward to seeing you soon.